Hi, it's Sunday night, the 7th of January, day 17 of 2021. Today's Living the Dream experience will seem pretty small compared to going on a big trip abroad or buying something really nice and extravagant. I suppose I have a particular view of how I define living the dream and what a living the dream experience is, but that's okay. We all make things mean what we want them to mean. That said, today's living the dream experience was waking up early this morning, not because I had to, but because I wanted to, and I chose to. I then spent the day exactly how I wanted. I sharpened my saw all day and enjoyed the day with Kathleen without any concerns whatsoever until my sweetheart got a text this morning letting her know that her older brother, who is 79, got COVID-19 along with his wife, and he is now in the hospital. Gene has had 2 surgeries for his heart. He has a stent put in there. He has diabetes and other health concerns, so it's been pretty hard on him. His wife, Mikey, also has COVID, like I said, but she appears to be doing better. She is 9 years younger than Jane. So you can imagine how Kathleen feels, as I do. But Kathleen sent a Marco Polo video to the family text chain of her 5 brothers that includes Gene and her 4 other brothers, and how she did it, just record it and boom, send it. And lo and behold, Gene answered her with a Marco Polo video back to her. He isn't doing well, but he has such a positive, faith-filled attitude. He actually was the one cheering everybody up. So Kathleen sent him a reply video, Marco Polo again. She's singing him a song and sharing her love for him, and everyone connected with that was able to see that and feel hopeful. And that's the key, is feeling hopeful. And Gene's so positive. Now you might be saying to yourself, how is that living the dream experience? Let me tell you why and how it is. All of us have the opportunity to choose what we make things mean and how we want to look on difficulties that we have very little or no control over, right? Gene himself said that he has had blessings, prayers expressed on him and for him, and many medicines and steroids given him have been given to him, and now it is in the hands of our Maker, he says. For those of you who have no such belief, the principles I just shared are the same. We can choose to be happy, we can choose to be hopeful, and we can choose to be positive, or we can choose to be fearful and sad. We choose to be happy and hopeful as a family, and that is part of living the dream. Anyway, my power statement for this morning said, I'm going to do all I can to have a great day of sharpening my saw. I once again forgot that today was a Sunday, and so last night I had a to-do power statement, but I changed it and I wrote it what I just said. Here's my to-do list for today, Sunday, very short, and I scribbled over it and just said, sharpen my saw. And so that's what I did. My number one most important task for today was to be with Kathleen and support her in every way I could. My fun task for today was to pull up some fun YouTube videos for her and I to watch and to help her keep her mind on something positive. And my exciting task for today was to study with Kathleen and do some reading together, and then watch those video clips and have a great discussion with her about them. Before we knew it, the day was over. Bam, and here I am. Next is my end of the day success routine questions. Get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today? What could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Well, I got up about 7:30, and not that early for a Sunday. Did you start your morning with power, though? Check. Were you productive throughout your day? Absolutely. Did you move the most important things and get them done? On Sharpen My Saw, yes. Did you show up as the person you wanted to today? I did. And Kathleen was present for me. I was present for her. Next is my end of the day success routine accountability questions. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your promise that you made yourself this morning? Well, this morning, like I said, after getting notice of Gene and Mikey's COVID status, I promised myself that I would simply spend time with Kathleen and make today as normal a day of sharpening our saw as we possibly could. And that's what I did. Check! The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty? Did you make time for them? And were there any new instant replays that were called up into the screen of your mind? Well, besides watching my must-see TV favorite 5 movies, I watched an instant replay movie about seeing Gene and Mikey getting better from COVID. I imagine that. I spoke that into my head. I love imagining what I want to have happen and not what I don't want to have happen. We never should think and speak what we don't want to have happen. And most of the time, that's exactly what happens when I think positive things. My next question says, what's the one thing that would make all the difference going forward? What one thing can I do better tomorrow? Even if the day goes sideways getting it done, I'd still feel like a success. Well, besides focusing on prioritizing my to-do list so that I'm doing the most important tasks that need to get done starting tomorrow, I'm going to press forward on trying to contact Tanya and Croy. Like I said yesterday, I have been and feeling that it's important that I make sure that I select the top, most important tasks for the day and get them done first thing. These are the tasks that I have some control over. As I continue to do this, my days always end up being quite successful and productive. So it's a good principle. The next question of my end of the day success routine is to ask myself, were there any mistakes or failures that I can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, because I didn't work on anything that I could fail at today, really, besides sharpening my saw, I didn't fail. That was great. So today was a great day. The next question is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? Well, my biggest success today was enjoying the day with Kathleen and finishing the day strong so that the table's set for tomorrow so that it can be a success too. My end of the day success routine question asked me to rate my day's effort. I gave today's effort a 9. Kathleen and I relaxed at the speed of 1 all day, just relaxing and enjoying time together. We enjoyed reading together, studying together, relaxing together, and doing whatever she wanted to do today. And we sharpened our saw. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says we speak into existence by words we speak. To prove what I just said is true, let's do an experiment. Let's see if we have those 2 foremen working for us that I talked about the other day. Let's tell ourselves, today is a lousy day. Do you feel it? Is your mind starting to receive a myriad of thoughts that confirms today is a lousy day? The words we speak and think are triggers that signal Mr. Defeat to get into action and manufacture or go out and seek in the recesses of our mind any facts and materials that would support and prove the thought that we are right. And so our words have power. If we tell ourselves today is a fantastic day, then Mr. Triumph is signaled to get into action. He comes back with the thoughts like, this is a wonderful day. The weather is refreshing. It's so great to be alive. You have much to be grateful for, Marty. You are going to finish doing your list, and that will be a great thing too, etc., etc. These principles lead to the next thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the law of alignment, which says alignment means that you're the best vibrational match for what you want. Like attracts like. So if you're in a place where you feel happy, hopeful, and certain that everything you want is already on its way, you're a lot more likely to attract that. More alignment equals faster manifestation of our desires. Can you see how speaking what we want is being in alignment so that your Mr. Triumphant can go to work for you and attract into the portal of your mind? And when you speak what you don't want, Mr. Defeat attracts into your mind what it is you don't want. Worry and sadness and struggle. Those folks who convert opportunity into reward will be wise folks who learn how to think themselves to success. We're the product of our thoughts. This leads me to the next thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for Dave Severin, who said, and I took ownership of this, the first step to success is to get honest with yourself. So believe in yourself that you can succeed and still be honest with where you're at right now. First step to success is to get honest with yourself. Go ahead, walk in. The door to success is open. It's wider than ever before. We need to put ourselves on record now and speak into existence what we want by saying that we are going to join that select group that is going to get what it is from life that they want. Period. End of story. I'm going to leave it there because I'm a little jumbled. I'm kind of tired, but I have a lot more to share, so I don't want to take this and stay up too late. So I'll be right back here at my laptop sharing more tomorrow night in my video journal entry. But until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.